Hi everyone. Today we are going to see how to do static routing using packet tracer. So we have two LANs. This is LAN 1, LAN 2, and these lines are configured. We have not done anything to these routers. And these LANs is like both of these LANs. For example, this LAN is having the IP address of this LAN is 192.168.10.0. Similarly, for this LAN, it is 20.0. So this is the network address. Now, this is the interface address of this router. We are putting this in, like, this is simply serving as a default gateway, and we have configured it. Let me show you here. If I go to the IP configuration of this PC, we can look. This is the IP we have assigned to this PC, and the default gateway is this 192.168.10.1, and this IP address is simply the IP address of the router. Now let us simply connect these two and these two also. Right now, if I try to just communicate with this PC from this PC, if I just want to send a packet, so like if I attach it and I want to send it here, so it will, we can see it is failed over there. We can see it is failed. So the status is failed. So we cannot communicate between these two systems. We can also ping or whatever we can do, but we cannot communicate. We can neither access this, and we can also just see it by just looking at this link. The link is down. So we have to configure the router. Let us go and configure the router 1. For configuration, we are going to use static routing to communicate with this router. We will assign, we have this IP address for this interface. If something I want to access outside the LAN, it don't know where to forward it. For that, we have to tell the router using static routing that if you find any packet, hey router, if you find any packet belonging to this network, kindly forward this packet from this interface to this interface, which is the interface at this point 10.1.1.2, and this is the like subnet mask of this address. And this particular router will simply put it to this, because this is the default gateway. This will send it here. The switch will see, okay, this is the MAC address of this IP. It will send there. So it will happen like that. For that, we have to do the static routing. We have other protocols: RIP, OSPF, Open Shortest Path First, and we have BGP. We'll be looking at that. But this is the simple thing that we want to take everything in our hands. Without any delay, let's go. If I go and open the router, let's open it. CLI, command line interface. No, I have written whole script just to save time of the video. I will be explaining you everything. So let's go to the router 1. This is the configuration for router 1. We are entering the enhanced mode. We are going to the global configuration. We are changing the name of router 1 to R1. Then we are accessing the interface G0 by 0 by 0. Then we are assigning the IP address to this interface, that is 192.168.10.1 with this this subnet mask. Then we are saying like no shutdown to this interface. We will just to keep it up. Then we are going to the interface G0 by 0 by 1, which is this one. We are assigning this IP address here, no shutdown. And here is the interesting thing, which is the static routing. We are telling it IP route, and this is the network. What is this network? You can see this is this network. Hey router, you are the router. If you find any packet for this network, and this is the IP address, like this is the subnet mask of this address. So hey router, if you find anything belonging to this network, kindly forward it to this IP address. And this IP address is there. This is the interface of the router. We will be assigning this IP address to this interface. So that is it. Similarly for the second router, for the second router, this router, we will be doing the similar thing. We'll be assigning it 20.1 to this internal gateway. This interface we will be assigning 192.160 to 20.1. Similarly, for the interface G 0 by 0 by 1, we will be assigning this, and we'll be telling it, hey router, if you find any packet belonging to this network, kindly forward it to this. So it will send this there. Now this is it. Let us copy paste the first one, which is for the router 1, and paste it. We can verify it. Show IP interface brief. We'll be looking at the IP addresses. Okay, so it is up and running. Exit. If I simply want to send a packet, we can see like this is still loading state. I can fast forward in the real time. After some time it will be up. So we can also do one thing. We can have a packet over there. I want to talk to this router. Can you talk? So let us see if it can talk or not. We can see status is failed. Okay, let's just ping it. Maybe it's not working, but let's ping it. I'm actually trying it for the first time, so I will try to do that in the next video or something like that. Let's simply ping 192.168.10.1. So it is responding. It means the router is set up. However, if I want to ping anything outside my LAN, like if I just put it 2 and 20, other network, unreachable. Alright, so let us try to configure this router as well in the same way we have configured the first router. Control C. First of all, go to no, enter. Now paste it. Boom. Now exit it, and that's it. Exit. Now it is configured. Let's fast forward. All right. On. It's set up. Now let us go and complete this scenario. Let us take this packet here, and I want to talk to this server. In progress, failed. I don't know why it's failing. Let's not believe it. I will try to look into it, and I will do it in the next video somewhere else. Just stay tuned. Let me ping. I'm sure it is working. I'm sure it is working. Let's ping it. Come on. Yeah, it's working. We can also trace route so that we can know like where it is moving the packet. Trace RT. So we can see that there are 3 nodes, 3 hops basically at the logical level, and the 3 hops I can see like this. It's not setting up properly. Come on. Okay, just leave it. So there are the 3 hops that is like where it is. Yeah, this is the default gateway. This is the router 2, and this is the actual destination, the server. So the default gateway first hop, then next hop is this address, and the third address is this one, the server. That's it for this video. In the next video, we will be looking at different protocols, and trust me, you're going to see each and every single protocol that is used in this real world, and you'll be setting up and playing with it, and it will become more and more complex towards the end of the series. Stay tuned for that. And I'm just new to making these videos, and if you find anything wrong, any problem, and any suggestion, that will be really appreciated. Thanks for your time. And for any comments, if you have any query, you can put the comments below in the comment section. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Thank you.